Well, hello, Exit 11 fans. I have something different and very exciting. We have a young lady with us, Sydney Winchester, and she's been around for a really long time, even though she looks really young. And we're going to hear the story of Sydney because she's getting ready to graduate. So we're going to ask her a few questions and learn a little bit about her. And so, Sydney, how old were you when you first experienced Exit 11 coffee?
When I first experienced, I was around 9 or 10 years old. My family started coming here Saturday mornings just to hang out. Parents did the bills. My sister and I colored.
And so then how old were you when you started actually working for Exit 11?
Started working here when I was 15.
And I remember you saying when you used to hang out at the cafe, you're like, how old do I? You kept asking, like, can I work here yet? Can I work here yet? So finally at 15, you got to. And what kinds of things did you and I get to work on when we were in the cafe?
So many things. We just hung out every once in a while, played Connect Four all the time. I remember that. But then also wiped tables, counted receipts or milk or colored the sign out front. My sister and I loved doing that. Oh my gosh, that was
so you were free labor, basically, free child labor for a couple of years, but that's okay.
That's under the table.
So what made you want to become a barista?
Well, so I worked in the kitchen for a while and I loved it, but I always wanted to interact with customers and get to talk to people and just I'm a people person, and so I just wanted to be with the people and make the coffee, and everybody's always like, "Oh, you work at Exit 11, you make the coffee?" I'm like, "No, not really." So I finally wanted to do that, and it was just
because you started in the kitchen. And in the kitchen, what did you do?
Made all the burritos and the cinnamon rolls and just everything, all the food pretty much that we made.
So how did working in the kitchen help you be a better barista?
Definitely time management and knowing okay, I have to get this done, so we need to get this done. It's very different. In the trailer, it's very okay, do it now. In the kitchen, you have to work ahead because it's all for the future, but it's still the same concept of trying to get everything done because it's for actual people.
And I'm assuming it helps you when you're selling the burritos in the drive-thru. It's like, I know what's in here. Exactly.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. People are like, can I have the sausage burrito? I'm like, it's chorizo.
It's nitrate free.
Yes.
All right. So looking back, how do you think working here helped shape who you are today?
Oh, well, it's been a long time coming, but definitely back a long time ago, like we were saying, I was 10 or 11 probably, and I had my own little business. I made duct tape flower pens, and you helped me start all that, break everything down, figure out costs and everything. It was a whole thing, and I still carry the little business aspect with me. I have my own little business now, Sydnee Sweets, mostly for friends and family because senior year is very hectic. But definitely going to expand a little bit over the summer, making cupcakes.
So what you're saying is, y'all need some sweets this summer. You're going to call Sydney Sweets. What does Extra 11 mean to you personally after all these years?
Well, it's definitely my own little family, second family. I've met so many different people. I've worked with so many people who have come and gone, and especially some that I've been the whole time, like you and Scott, known y'all for forever. And so it's definitely a little second family for me. It's kind of cool.
Yeah. I mean, it's been 8 years, right? You're 18 years old. Crazy. Okay. You're doing a great job. Okay. How would you describe Exit 11 to someone who has never been here before and doesn't know a thing about us?
Oh, well, for mostly with the public, we're mostly known as a little coffee trailer, double-sided coffee trailer, super fast and friendly. So it's always really good with good food and good coffee. Lots of homemade stuff, which I think is amazing. Everywhere else, some factory ships it or whatever. I think it's really cool that we make everything. Just it makes me feel good, eating it or drinking it. And so I like that.
And that says a lot because you actually work in the kitchen, so you know.
Yeah.
And I think that's the hardest message as we expand past Washington into these other markets. They're not connecting the dots. It's actually that chorizo burrito you're eating was rolled by girls just like Sydney working in the kitchen after school. Yeah. So, and you could go there when you're 15, maybe. I don't know. You were kind of a special case.
Yeah, we don't really
Plus, your dad's pretty influential. He's pretty persuasive.
Yes,
he's like, my kid wants to work for you. I'm like, okay, let's figure it out. And actually, all that pricing that we did, he's like, you need to help her understand that she's not making any money. So I was like, how much is the pen?
I still struggle with that with my cupcakes, I will be honest.
Yeah, well, because when you do love doing something, you don't necessarily have to make a business out of it. But if you are going to make a business out of it, it has to be profitable. Otherwise, you got to go get a job somewhere else, right?
Exactly.
So let's think about, we talked about memories. So what are your college future plans?
I'm very excited. I will be attending Maryville in the fall for physical therapy. So I'm in the program where 6.5 years I get my doctorate and I'm a physical therapist.
Wow, that's amazing. That's where I got my undergrad was in at Maryville. So I went
cool.
back as an adult and did the weekend program when my kids were little, and I got my undergrad there. So
I didn't know
yeah,
that.
I know.
Cool.
And because you're in Maryville, of course, you'll still get to work for us, right?
Yes, the plan is in the fall. I will be at the new Manchester location. So
Yay.
I'm excited.
All right, that's awesome. Also, don't you have something coming up this summer that's important?
Maybe. Yes, I'm very excited. I am going to be Fair Queen contestant in the 2026 fair over the summer with an amazing sponsor of Exit 11.
Yeah, so we have been a sponsor for the Washington Town and Country Fair, I think 4 or 5 years. And the exciting part is when we get to sponsor one of our own baristas. So we're going to have fun. There'll be many more stories with me and Sydney coming up this summer. Thanks for tuning in. And thank you, Sydney, for coming to talk to us. She is our featured graduate. Okay, good. Bye.